Hello.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
Why is she saying right so much?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Either stepladder or blood on souls.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yeah, okay, so it is the blood one.
Maybe her feet
Let's just
were,
fast
but she
forward
was,
to
like,
it.
sitting. So instead, they're
Weak. It doesn't even pierce my heart.
I totally could have shot that too, but I don't know. Jackie and said Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko, or whatever, was killed. Is that really true? Yes, it is.
When Hiyoko died,
Alright, who said it?
feet were on
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walk?
If her feet were on, was there any
Okay,
sign
here it
she
is.
stepped on something?
I agree with that.
Let's go, we got it.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood!
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Did they like have Ibuki kill Hiyoko and then told her to hang herself since she was still under the Dispair disease maybe?
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye. Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that
I don't
mean you
like
have
these
a
rebuttal things.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Are you not entertained? Alright. Yeah, let's get this. I don't like these. I'm just gonna assume it's once again stepladder or smudge on the floor. Probably smudge on the floor because we're talking about blood on her feet.
Belong to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Despite his exaggerated protests, I feel like I've already seen an opening counter. Is this
You're
a
saying
trap?
the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's
I think
feet
I'm like
belonged to-
attacking him on accident.
Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Was that it?
Allow me to cut through
Yeah.
those words.
Okay, I was expecting it to be like a 2-scene thing again.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yup. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't...
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh?
The
Suicide.
same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the Dispair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself, remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means... there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, And just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence!
Make your argument. Mikan's account surveillance, Fuyuhiko's, Sonya's movie theater ticket.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Oops.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
The murders supposedly happened during or before and during the morning announcements. Oops. Since I'm in here, let's just look at some of these real quick. That was destroyed. Mikan's right up until Monokuma announcement that morning. Mikan was with Hajime, so she has an alibi. Is that it? After Fuyuhiko met Mikan in the hospital, they split a search for her. No. I don't know if that one was on that. I think it's just Mikan, right?
We can exclude the
Who are the
sick
other
people
ones?
like me and Akane, right?
Okay, so I know this was
And what
on
about
the.
the
Okay,
others?
this
Right
has to be
before
it.
I was totally sleeping in.
I think everyone at the...
So everyone who stayed at the motel...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own
Nope,
cottage.
that's not it.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
Right there. Let's go.
No, that's wrong.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward, so we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose? And what kind of trap is it? And it's halftime. Why do they gotta do this to us?
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monami. The moss balls sure looked. Okay, I can read this. Feel free to pause or slow down if you want to read all this.
What a disappointment!
Sure, why not?
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
What is this? I thought suspended time was over.
We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
I am, don't worry. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that. Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough. But aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
You're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I mean, she went there for the mirror.
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hiyoko went to the music venue, if that's the key to all this. I need to find that out, no matter what the cost. Dude, we know the cost. We know why. Scrap of paper, curtains, surrounds camera, AC, Wizard of Monami, Blood on the Souls, we'll see.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
As I said, we could probably use Sonya's account because she's the one who talks about it.
By the killer.
It's not one of my options.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
I need to figure out why Hiyoko went to the music venue first.
Why did Hyoko
It might.
go to the music venue?
I think this might agree with what Sonya said.
the killer
Free will.
summoned her.
Because free will, she has a key. She has free will to go back to her room and stuff.
Abducted by the killer.
No, maybe.
And she wasn't abducted yet.
She went of her own free will.
I agree with that. It's just as Sonya said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the Dispair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose. Are you saying my gut was wrong? This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
She gets so, like, insane. So crazy. Stepladder, candle, smudge on the floor, Mikan's account, view Hiko's account. Once again, I think it's either Stepladder or probably Sonya's account because those are the closest things to what we're talking about right now. Stepladder's just that has blood on it, right? Yeah. And what exactly was in hers? I didn't read it fully through. Hiyoko was distraught because her kimono was disabled, and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonya apparently told her about the full-length mirror in the music venue storage room.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
I ran out. No, Akane saying is unreasonable. I need to find an opening to
Hiyoko
it.
was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak, and that's why the killer targeted her.
Okay, there we go. I thought I failed that for a
Hyoko's room
second.
was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right?
They did not like me doing that.
It's totally right after all.
Huh?
Damn it! The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Advance. Okay,
There's no reason
I
for the
can't.
killer
I
to
don't
put the key
hit
in
the ones
Hyoko's
with the
kimono.
orange words.
The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Look at this.
Allow me to cut through those words.
This, I don't know.
The
That
reason
was kind of a
Hyoko's
guess.
kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Brother needs to get his mind out of the gutter.
Then,
Hell no.
the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation.
Killed Hyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Killer's plan from the very beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
He listened to him.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember, there was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
So weird.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place as she kept walking around.
Strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints. There's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagato said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the ladder?
I can prove it with this.
I mean, there is blood, just not on the actual steps
Ibuki
part.
used the step ladder to hang herself. It's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that step ladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
I mean, that's not true.
Notice such a small detail. How amazing!
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagato Komeda? I don't know. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Is she trying to be a tsundere or something?
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. There's no blood on it, I can tell you that. Which is probably it. There's that, and then there's like this area for the hair, but I'm just gonna assume it's this. Because we saw her hair coming out of the
I
bag.
remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, The fact is, the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between the video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something. Thinking now? Yeah. Whoops. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, you get off screen. You get off screen. It just kind of sucks because, like, there's some things I remember, or kind of remember from this game. And this is like one of those ones where it's like, I just kind of remember. Oh, I should not have done it that way. What? Come on, game, give me an eye. Thank you. Oh, I tried to grab that. Okay. I should make this pretty hard. Oh, I just finished that. I did not realize I had those on the screen.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere, what did the killer do to the surveillance camera unit? I mean, are they talking about destroying it, or they just like... Go, go, go. No, I couldn't get that one. Alright, game, give me question number 1. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? Camera, because the monitor was destroyed. Did we find the camera though? I don't know if we saw it. Yeah, I need to slow down a little bit. I was about to like fly off there. Okay, did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? Huh? Oh, which one? Okay, yeah. Okay. I just kind of guessed. Okay. Is asking. I don't know why I didn't think like which camera did it tamper with. Oop. I guess I didn't have to do that. Oh well. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue's fans? Take it with him. Let's go.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor, flip it over, hit it, painted it, destroyed it.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means, even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. And let me know what your guess is real quick. I already know what it is. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I kind of want to see how big these get. But I also don't want to lose this, so. Okay. Need a E and an R. Okay. Need another E. Oh god. Boom, boom. Okay, cool. Okay, we got this. That was not nearly as stressful as the last one for some reason.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
It was the black curtain. And the lighting, probably. To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. Yeah, venue curtain.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Look at that. It got blocked! I knew it, so the killer tried to make the conference room venue, but that was impressive.
Damn it!
What?
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other?
Did I just shoot
Did the
my
conference
gun
room
too
look like the
fast?
music venue?
Or did I hit
Or did the
these?
music venue look like the conference room?
Oh.
That
Oh,
must
oh,
be
oh. I did shoot too early. I think I just read the other one the
killer
wrong
did
way or
was
something. I don't know.
Make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is
Wood.
the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room? I mean, it's probably... It's probably this, because if it was the venue, they would have just used the stage lights.
I can prove it with this.
Because that was one of the
You're
like
referring to
weird
the
odd
candle in the
things that
music
was
video, right?
weird about the video.
In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there's a fake somewhere. That fake must have been the Ibuki at the venue, Hiyoko at the motel, Hiyoko at the music venue. This one.
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Yes.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
See, I told you it was weird the hair's not coming out of the bag.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So what happened? Then, no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake
Who
video
do you guys
just
think
so
it
Hajime
is?
could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I
feel like there's
examine that
been...
possibility thoroughly,
In fact, there's been a lot of evidence for the person I'm going to choose here.
the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
That's right. I should know already. Or I should already know who the killer is. Who's it gonna be? Could be any of these people. Okay, that's what they did with Nekomaru's spot. It's just empty.
You're the only one!
Because she was at the hospital with them.
You're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hiyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
Just playing up the act. Keep going.
We're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
I gotta read this. We already read this earlier in the game.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room. but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video.
I don't even remember this part, to be honest.
And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the Dispair disease.
So that must mean...
Please wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
He's not wrong.
She can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together.
I don't believe her.
Mikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Jesus, okay.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
I feel so bad, but I know it's her.
Hey, Hajime!
She's just good at playing it up, you know? Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with a suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows. Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it.
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang, that's a huge deal!
A decisive clue? Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue, and I might as well search another place.
Not everyone
So he's
cooperates
contradicting
in a
himself?
class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
What the heck, dude?
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagato's words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true? Dude, he's so confusing. Make your argument. Sorry, yawn came up. I mean, probably rope, because that's what we're talking about.
Ibuki didn't
Although I haven't
die
like
from hanging.
stolen an answer from anyone yet, so we
She
might
was
have to do
strangled
that
to
too.
death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar,
It
they're
missed
very
it.
different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Because she was
All for
hanging.
someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that will lead to the killer. Is that true? Okay, I
Ibuki didn't
think
die,
I'm
she was
agreeing
strangled
with
to death. That's
um
basically the same thing.
Though hanging
said
and
it?
strangling, the scars they leave would look
not
scars.
that
But we
one,
believed it was. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
and not that
The body at the
one.
crime scene was hanged.
No,
you
it might
know.
be that one actually.
Obviously,
not agreeing
we'd
with that,
assume it was a
actually.
hanging.
The Monokuma file, it never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood
It could be that
is to blame.
too. I'm gonna try the lie one first.
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled.
That's basically the.
Though hanging and the scars they leave scars.
But we believed it. Why would that
I think
be?
it was
Did we fall for
Kazuichi that said
someone's
it.
lie?
That must
Okay,
be
that was right. Thank God.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Okay, we don't need to reread this.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
I mean, Ibuki had her Dispair disease thing going on where she would just listen to anyone, so she could have just told her to get up there and do it.
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or
Why?
not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
I see. You guys, well,
Oops.
if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off. Like, but is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Call her out on her BS.
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
The switch up. Now she's gonna be insane.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
Says a
Justifying your
murderer.
actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey, Mikon.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair. Hey
Chiaki?
Mikon, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
That's not an answer.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah, that's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Probably because you're insane.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer! The video... I never filmed that video!
It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Why me though?
So,
You're smart.
I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be? Was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
You get to decide.
I guess that's true.
Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Make your argument. Okay. Weekend's account, surveillance camera, AC, scrap of thick paper, motel, rope used for hanging, blood on souls. I have no idea.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
She's creepy
You
now.
could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't? Well, that didn't give me any help. Okay,
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have any? Is the hemp bag
What
is the
would this
hospital
be?
gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be able to make it. So please forgive.
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
okay, I
think of
might.
anybody who
I'm
could
gonna
have filmed
absorb the very last thing.
Is the hospital gown? Or could it be
Killer's
the
mistake, because
Ibuki
one of
and
these is a
Mikan.
mistake.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hot. Just
I'm
from
guessing
that, just
it's
from
either
that
gonna be camera
just from
angle
that
or dim
No way
candlelight.
you'd be able- So please
Hajime, pay close attention. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Let's hear her things again.
Head the proof is the hospital gown she was wearing, or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have
Is that really your? You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that video, just from that camera angle.
Let's shoot this one first.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Okay, that was it. Nice.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen
She outed herself.
is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible. Why is she talking all weird?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Did you know that they got 2 of them?
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible?
Nope.
Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why
Getting a little forceful.
is fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
I don't know what it is about these kind of characters, but they always just like make me laugh so hard.
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from the PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the X button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need 1 bullet to destroy 1 remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy a remark no matter how much you mash the X button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing square to reload. Just like logging on, press square in time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as X. Match the tempo marker by pressing OK. You do not need to reload. Should I go to gentle, guys? I guess this was pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanations for the class trial. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point. What you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck. Have fun.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for
Oh,
good?
cray cray.
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something to end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Alright, this one's gonna be a little harder.
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me. Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already?
Dude, I'm bad at this.
Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Yeah, I'm so bad at this. I don't know why.
Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me?
I just need to use this all the time.
Forgiven me?
I wish I could cancel it out. Although it should come back more faster because I use a skill at the beginning.
Why only me?
Because you're the killer.
Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me.
Can I just like spam this?
Can you forgive me already? I'll do
I think
anything you
spamming it
want.
does kind of work, but it's also kind of cheap.
Forgive me already? There's only one left. It's
What was it?
impossible to use it in two places at the
Feature
same
bonus
time.
bars. Okay, just
This is the end. Monokuma mentioned this earlier. Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
I'm trying to remember where I know her voice from, but I can't. Like, is it like oh, I think it's Chopper from One Piece. I think that's what that is. Yeah. I think that's okay. Now I know we can continue.
Nikon, it's already over.
I've been trying to figure that out this whole time.
After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left. Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
All right. Here, give me 2 seconds. I need to go do something. All right, I'm back. All right, we got page 1, what I saw on the monitor, which we don't have, it looks like. So let's just continue over here. What did the killer do after the broadcast? First, let's look at these. 2 step ladders are different somehow. Kyoko was taped to the pillar. Spread glue. Threw off the hemp bag. No, Monomi bag. What's left on this fan's camera unit? I don't know. Nothing there. We got 2 here. Small clue that the killer left. We don't have that one. The body was hidden before. I don't think we have that one either. Come on, let me fill something in here. Put it back to normal after destroying. What? This? Oh. How was the real locked room created? Glue? And nothing. Okay, so I missed something. What did I miss? What I saw on the monitor. Oh, is it this? Because, okay, I think it's this one. Just based off of this nice panel. Last stock already. This is a short one. Okay. So we got this. What I saw on the monitor. Is it this? A little bit too far there. Body was hidden before this. And then this was the clue.
Here's everything that happened
Okay, that was
in this
a
case.
very short one. Okay.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hiyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hiyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hiyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikon? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikon, what has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Alright, class trial over. It was Mikon. Nice. That's a pretty good amount. What is my total count at? I guess I won't know until after, but...
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice, or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Voting time. Last trial and all rise.
Well now.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point,
Correct!
you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying Blackened who killed the 2 girls was Mikon Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikon, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikon. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
Well, that's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikon we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the Dispair disease, which was the motive for this case. See it? That's what I was thinking, but I guess it's just confirmed now.
What?
I guess not confirmed, but you know. Mikon too, you say? I know, because I was looking at Mikon for so long. She was the one taking care of me, after all. My cautiousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikon had the Dispair disease? Then that means she was... What? Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. No, not just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right. Mikon felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikon was...
perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name Despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the Despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikon standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the Despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the Ultimate Despair. Ultimate Despair? That's a true reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? Haha, that's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did
What I did...
was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know. Ooh.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who
Was the only one the right.
never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me.
Is this someone we know or someone from outside the island?
I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly
Love.
what love is all about. I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you can no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with the water, kick me,
how
it's like nothing matters.
amazing.
I just don't die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
Could it be?
Nagato, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair. You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease? But if this means she remembers something and ended up like this,
despair.
are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became this way wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So, it's everyone's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way. The person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about the World Ender organization that you all were worrying about. You know? Not know. I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as the World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation? Future? That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami? Huh? I knew it. Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own!
hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation's lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you? Don't you think?
Of course not.
Oh, hell no. You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along, because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. Past? That person. She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend.
Oh?
That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make me happy at all. It's all just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's... Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is. Losing memories are like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing your memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story about the stolen school lives. So, it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it.
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering like this much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace. Oh, Monokuma! Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them.
Is she talking about like God or something like that?
Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Or the devil?
Let's give it everything we've got.
Yeah, I don't know actually.
It's punishment time!
Game over. Mikan has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Bye bye, ouchies. Ultimate Nurse Mikan. Something, something, something. What the heck is going on here, buddy? That was kind of a weird one for her. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki, Miyota, and Hyoko Sayonji was Mikan, whatever. Too many names, I can't say them. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the Dispair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or was that itself a symptom of the Dispair disease? It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope. Even if her words were influenced by the Dispair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So, let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Wait!
That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mika was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive, as proof. See how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right? Let me know who you guys think the traitor is, by the way. I haven't asked that yet.
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monami.
Phew.
Who cares about that? Or about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of a black bean?
Hey!
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come right after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the First Island's beach. An old friend will be awaiting there. Old friend?
Huh?
Could it be? Nekomaru?
hey.
Isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all? Safe. How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope. I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However,
Even so, I'm so happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I'm truly happy. If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit. Whole line doesn't suit you at all. Silence, I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you're unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand even for those who have died. Huh? What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Alright, let's go then. Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say. Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean? You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body. Huh? Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved his life, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. Dun dun dun, what does that mean? As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry to the beach of the First Island. Alright, let's haul ass. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach on the First Island. Where in the world is Nekomaru? Hey Nekomaru, show yourself. We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him, but... Hey! What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found. Could it be... Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach. What happened? Were you all looking for me?
Were y'all looking for me?
I didn't realize it was gonna be voice acted.
Could it be?
That voice. With high hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of that voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh?
Oh,
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing! The name's
That looks so
Nekomaru
weird.
Nidai. I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Nine days left. All right. Only 9 left. Isn't that crazy? To be continued. And we obtained a present. Nurse's apron. Alright, but this is going to do for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I hope to see you guys in the next one. See you later. Bye.